Wait a minute. It ends on 2-2. Wait. You're kidding me. Hey, all you wonderful cruisers. So you see it on the internet, you see it on social media, you see it in the news.
Chat GPT.
Chat GPT.
Artificial intelligence tools like Chat GPT they've seemingly changed the world overnight.
Well, I just got today's offers for a free balcony room, again, through the casino comps. But I decided to do something really different. I wanted to let Chat GPT choose my next cruise. So I want to share with you exactly what happened from doing this. All right, let's get into this. All right, so the first thing we got to do is we're going to go see what comps the casino is sending us this week. So we're going to head over to Casino Royale, and for some reason I just switched over to Google Chrome and it keeps saving the wrong password, so I always got to change it, and it will not update for some reason. All right, we've got two offers right now. The 2023 multi-line mix, there was just nothing on there that interests me. I don't like the time frames, the dates. So we just got this quick getaways. Balcony on select sailings. So we're going to go see what we're being offered. Okay, so we've got Freedom of the Seas out of Miami. We got 3 and 4 night Bahamas. Independence of the Seas out of Miami. We got a 5-night Caribbean. We've got Liberty of the Seas from Fort Lauderdale for a 4-night cruise. It doesn't say where it's going. We have Allure of the Seas out of Port Canaveral for a 3 and 4 night to the Bahamas. Mariner of the Seas from Port Canaveral for a 5-night Western Caribbean. Voyager out of Galveston, 4 and 5-night Western Caribbean. And Navigator of the Seas out of Los Angeles, 3-night Ensenada or 4-night Catalina Ensenada. So what I got to do now is I've got to go over and I've got to write a prompt that we're going to input into Chat GPT, and then we'll see what cruise AI wants us to book next. All right, I'm going to fast forward through some of this, and then we'll see what the AI tells us we need to take next. All right, now that we've got everything typed out, we've told the AI what cruises I do have coming up, what cruises were being offered, that I will have to fly out of Las Vegas, that I do enjoy doing back-to-backs. So the AI knows that I have to fly. It knows I'll be in Galveston on a certain date. It knows I'll be in Los Angeles on a certain date. And it knows that I'll be at those ports. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to take all this over and we're going to put it into Chat GPT. Let me get that opened up. And we're just going to plug this in straight as is. Oh, nope, we didn't copy it. Hold on. Let's try this again. Control A, Control C. It's all in there. And let's see what Chat GPT recommends. Based on your preferences and considerations, I recommend the following cruise. Mariner of the Seas out of Port Canaveral, 5-night Western Caribbean, departing on January 24th. No, January 20th, 2024. No, see, this has got it all wrong. It says, here's why you should consider this cruise. Back-to-back cruises. Since you enjoy doing back-to-back cruises, this cruise departing on 1/20/24 will provide a seamless transition from your previous 7-day Western Caribbean cruise on Harmony of the Seas, which ends on 2/11/24. No, it doesn't. Maybe we need to redefine this a little more, because how I can get on a ship on 120 that's going to, because it ends on 2/11, but I get on Navigator on the 29th. That just, I'm not going to be in Port Canaveral. Let's try to refine this a little more. Maybe we need to put that the exact dates that I'll be on those cruises. I'm going to look at my calendar real quick. So if I get on the 29th, I get off on the 2nd. Let's try this again. Make sure my new information is in there. Yes, it is. Let's see what it gives us this time. A 3-night Bahamas. Oh man. Okay, I recommend the following options. Allure of the Seas, out of Port Canaveral, 3-night Bahama and perfect day. Departs on 3/15. Okay, that does work for me. Here's why this cruise might be the best choice. This cruise is a 3-night Bahama and perfect day itinerary, which aligns perfectly with your preference for a short 3 to 5 day cruise. It allows you to experience a fun-filled vacation without taking too much time off work or other commitments. Work is not a problem. Port Canaveral departure, flying from Las Vegas to Orlando. For a departure to Port Canaveral can be mere cost effective. No, it's not. It does get, okay, convenient date. The departure date of 3/15 provides ample time for you to plan your travel arrangements. It does. I want to ask it why. So I'm going to ask it why it did not pick the Navigator of the Seas for January 26th. I'm already on the ship for the January 29th sailing, and that would have allowed me to do a back-to-back without an additional flight. Let's see what it tells me. Oh. Apologies for the oversight. You are absolutely right, and the Navigator of the Sea sailing on 126 does present an excellent opportunity for a back-to-back without the need for an additional flight. Consider your preference for back-to-back cruises and the convenience of avoiding extra travel. Navigator of the Sea sailing on 126/24 is indeed a great option for you. By choosing this cruise, you can seamlessly transition from your first cruise on Navigator of the Seas, which ends on 2/24. Ah, see, this thing is just... it can't comprehend dates. It is crazy. This is definitely not working. By choosing the cruise, you can seamlessly transition from your first cruise on Navigator of the Seas, which ends on 2/2/24. Wait a minute. It ends on 2/2. Wait. You're kidding me. Yes, it does end on 2/2/24. To the second cruise departing on 2/9. No, that does not work. That is like a week away. Am I supposed to just sleep in the port? Creating a continuous. That's a week away. The back-to-back cruise on Navigator allows you to make the most time at sea. Yes, I do agree with that. Oh, man. AI is going to be the end of the world. So you know what? We're going to do what we do. So obviously, this does not work. I went ahead, as you saw, I chose a 3-day on the Navigator of the Sea. That way I can just stay on the ship. I'll get on it the 26th. I'll get off of it on February 2nd. I'll do a back-to-back 7 days on the Navigator. But man, sending me to Florida to do a back-to-back from my cruise out of Galveston, and then telling me to fly to Orlando for a 3-day cruise. I'm not flying all the way from Vegas to Port Canaveral for a 3-day cruise. It's not happening. And then I tell it I like back-to-backs. I thought it might recommend it. But it still said, oh yeah, you know what? That sounds like a good idea. You can get off on the 2nd and then get back on the 9th. And the 9th was an option, but I'm not getting off a ship and waiting a week. Well, I have done it. I did it last year. Actually, I only came home for like 2-3 days and left again, but you get the point. I even tried to instruct this AI and kind of give it breadcrumbs and lead it, and it still couldn't figure it out. I think we still have a long way to go before AI takes over, before the whole Terminator thing becomes a reality and Skynet starts attacking us. I think we're okay for a little while, especially if this is the type of responses and thinking that AI is doing. But I'm not finished. I'm going to wait till I have some longer cruises that are offered, and I'm going to try this again. And this time, if I've got some 7-day cruises, something that's worthwhile, I'll let it send me wherever it wants to send me. And then once we get that settled down, then we're going to let Chat GPT actually line out what we're going to do in each port. I think it'd be fun just to let AI control our whole cruise. Which cruise we're taking, what excursions we're going to do, why we're doing them. Because it has no rhyme or reason or makes sense. Who knows? It may send me to Miami next time to do a 7-day cruise, but it may have me doing a glacier tour in Ketchikan. Never know. What do you think? Would you let this Chat GPT line out your cruise vacation? Let me know in the comments. I'm real curious. All right. Until next time, I am out of here.